Hello everyone and welcome to the second round of Let's Animate for today. Let me check if I have everything ready to go, but yeah, I think we can continue. Again, my internet connection might not be as great as it should be, so sorry if it cuts out every now and then. I try my best to fix it on my end. Yeah, we're gonna continue animating. Just gonna show you what we have so far. Let me see. Here, we started timing this animation. I actually saw an opportunity for another in-between, so this is why there's a gap right now, but let's switch off onion skinning, and there we have our little jump. And check. Yeah, okay. And the rest wasn't timed yet. And it continues like this. Shows us the thing. And he puts down the top hat and tuck. And a giant bunny will appear out of the top hat. Those are the frames that we still have to draw to time and maybe put some in-betweens in. So, okay. So yeah, first I wanted to put in the in-between right here. I wanted to have something where his body dips even lower, so he can spring up in the upper position. Maybe his head's already on the way. There we have it. And then we have one more in between for this arm, which I think was really necessary to define the arc that it has. And here we can also use it too. The wrist is already easing here. That is why the hand can already flip over to reveal the palm. And okay. Oops, this is the autosave. Can be a bit annoying sometimes, but losing your work is even more annoying, so actually this can be a lot lower. Like that. To have an actual dip. Okay. Place the foot firmly on the ground. This one could have a lot of ease. Fill in empty cells. Let's see. Yeah, this is the effect that I was going for. That feels like it has a decent physics behind it. Hop. Okay. Hello Duong, the software is Inbetweens, which is a free open source software based on a software that Studio Ghibli uses. So that is pretty cool. And it's actually not the easiest software to learn, I feel like. Oh, there's my cat. She might try to come over, be on camera. Oh, and press some buttons. She also loves pressing buttons. But yeah, Inbetweens is the software. Really, I can really recommend it. It is very similar to Toon Boom Harmony, which is a commercial software that I have been using. So it's really good for getting to know the professional way of working with an X sheet and with like linked color palettes and some very advanced stuff like this. The learning curve is pretty steep, but if you learn this software, it will be a lot easier to learn other professional animation software. Okay. What do you mean, Duong? If it can import video? I think you can import videos. You can definitely import image sequences, so that would always be a possibility. Okay, so let's put the feet on the ground. I want to see the keyframe that we will be ending up on. I want to import some video in this for drawing thumbnails. Yeah. I think this is possible. It can definitely import image sequences. So let's look right now. What does it have? Import Magpie? That's probably not it. It can scan. Doesn't have an import thing, does it? Oh. Yeah, but it should be possible. There are some tutorials online for Inbetweens, even here on YouTube. You can find some. Okay, here I think I want to do something interesting with the hand before it goes into that position again. Like the starting position of the hand and the end position of the hand is almost the same, but I want to do some fun in between things here, maybe with the hand with it overshooting a bit. And maybe it just came from, maybe after the it just dips down here. Okay, I think we don't have time enough for the fist pose. So let's keep the hand open. like that. And press play. And use that duplicate here for a saddle. Okay, let's delete those lines and fill in some. Where does it come from? From down there. Since we have a frame to do the saddle now, let's make a real drag. Let's drag the wrist behind, overshoot here. See how that looks. Yeah. And then we just need to hold that for a long time, so we shift everything down here. Duang asks, have I been working in 3D? Yeah, I do 3D too. That was my cat, in case you heard that. Yeah, I do 3D too. We have on this very channel, I already was working in Blender. We have a beginner tutorial that I keep recommending to everyone because I think it's really good. No, it's really like I put a lot of effort into this beginner tutorial, and in this we are having a look at Blender 2, which is a free open source 3D program. And I'm gonna put the link in the description if you want to watch that tutorial. It starts with the basics of animation, very, very basics, but it can be very helpful from time to time to recap how everything is done, you know. What's the difference in betweening in 3D and 2D? Well, there's a huge difference in 2D. As you can see, we have to draw every single frame. In 3D, we can tell the computer to do the in-betweens, but we still, the computer is not very smart. Like, we still have to keep correcting the computer in-betweens to get the desired result. But yeah, maybe we're actually doing some camera work in Inbetweens today, which is a little bit how you animate in 3D. You set keyframes and let the computer interpolate between the two. In the end, I always recommend people to have a look at both. In the beginner tutorial, I'm teaching both, because I think it can only help if you know as much about animation in every dimension as possible. Hey, Izzy! Nice to see you. Okay. His body is dipping so far down that I don't think I can justify the hand being that far up. It's probably more like this, because the arm still has to follow the rest of the body. Yay, Izzy, we're back. Yes, indeed. And this time I'm not alone. I even have my cat with us. She's over here. She might be trying to press some buttons later. Who knows? She likes to lay on the keyboard. Okay. Oh, there she comes. There she is. Hey, Rainbow. I have to work here. Would you please let me? Yeah, you want to lay on the keyboard, huh? I probably shouldn't have said anything. Aww. Now she laid back and she's looking at me. Like, why don't you let me? I want to. Okay, where have we been with the legs? Here and here. Here and here. Yeah, I think this has exactly the goofy kind of quality that I wanted. What? Ha! Hold on. Ooh. Ha-ha! And here's Rainbow again, trying to lay on the keyboard. Rainbow, darling. I know, you're not getting pet enough. You're not getting pets. You're not getting pets while I'm working, huh? Yeah. Okay, so we interrupt this Let's Animate for Pet the Kitty. She went back to her spot. Ta-da! There were some blank frames that I should definitely fill. Here. Oh, I think this can just be copied, right? Let's copy that. But let's not try to take too many of the arm lines. Oh, why did it paste it at a different spot? I've not seen that before. Usually it always paste insert. Usually it always pastes on the same spot. Let's try that again. Whoa! Why does it not do that? So weird. Okay, then let's just trace the previous frame. It sometimes can be nice in 2D if you just draw over the previous frame, then you get this nice jittery living lines kind of effect. Hey, Rainbow. Nope. You're not allowed on the keyboard. You're not allowed. Yeah. World is unfair. So, am I back? It turns out my computer has a button, or my keyboard has a button with which you can put the computer to sleep. And my cat, Rainbow, just stepped on it because she thought that was fun. Oh god. Yeah, so I'm a professional, right? Professional video streamer all the way. My cat just switched off my computer. But I think we should be back now in relatively decent quality. So let's continue. Where have we been? Filling out missing images. Okay. Let's go back in with onion skinning into the leg pose because I want to make sure that the feet are firmly on the ground. Okay. Maybe the arms should be moved a little further out because the whole body is still settling to the right. Let's make that a little more clear. The body is still moving. Maybe it's settling to the left. Let's not make it too complicated. Just put the arm in and the hand. Here his O becomes a smile. go. This is more or less at the same position that it was. Rainbow the cat is now sleeping on my cap. Let's see if we got them all. No, we didn't. Here's one. Copy that button over, so maybe also delete this one to make sure that it doesn't move. And paste it. Now we should have this one completed, more or less, yeah. Good. Maybe we should redraw the head. But if we do a cleanup, we will do that anyway, so... Okay. Let's look at the whole thing again. Ho-ho! Ha! Okay, next position that we need to have to get him into. Let's get the background frames extended. Okay, we have to get him from this pose to that pose. And to have like a big picture plan of what we're doing, we can use a breakdown drawing. I think I want him to dip down again and to let go. Now he's leaned forward. So while he's going in this position, he is pulling his head back like that. And is dropping his chest. So he can take a deep breath while he goes into that pose. And it should take some slow, good long time until he has the top hat down there. So I think in the reference we saw how the top hat was dipping down first. Oh, I mean, he's not drawing it, he's not pulling it yet. So maybe he should reach on it relatively late. Yeah, so never mind. So his hand during the breakdown should still be on the way. This should be like a big long arc too. So he's shifting from the right, the weight is on the right leg, he's shifting to the weight being on the left leg. And so that drop on the left leg can happen relatively early. So that the other leg is freed up. Maybe already in that position. And he's just drawing it back, pulling it back. Afterwards. Okay. All right, now we have a good enough plan to go step by step. Let's start from here. Okay, Inbetweens to the rescue. Can we dip him down even more? Maybe. It's a pretty heavy dip already in the... Start a bit slower. Okay. So and then we need at least 2 frames for him to settle in that pose up there. Here we go. Okay. This could be the moment where he pulls up the top hat a little bit. Bit of an overshoot for the hand with the staff, so that can settle. And everything else still could be being pushed up towards the next frame. Something like that. For the hand, let's work backwards. This is obviously important to get the arc right. Check it without onion skinning. Okay. Very elegant. Let's figure out what to do with the body. Like, this is the end position. Go. Put it here. And maybe that should be okay. Maybe this arm needs to be corrected now that we see everything in flow. We can track this hand more on where it has to be. Now let's start the perspective shift of that arm earlier, so we can see that it's kind of already disappearing in the silhouette. And then maybe this arm could be even closer, this hand shape. Then And this one can already be relatively close to... And now a short little eye blink. This is always a good idea when motions tend to get fast, people tend to blink. And that's the reason for this silly frame, because his eyes are on the way closing. He's going to make his face in a little bit. Mm-hmm. Work with onion skin again to do the foot rotation. With these foot rotations, I sometimes find them so tricky to do. We need to make sure that we have a bit of weight relief on the foot, so we cannot lift the other leg yet, so there's enough pressure left off. Yeah, we can't lift that foot yet, it's so high. Let's remove that keyframe. And now that he turned the other foot, now he can lift the other one off the ground. There we go. Our fine Sir Magician. We need a name for him. Like something British. Maybe he's a Sir. Sir Jonathan? Sir Mac Yorkshire. Mr. Magic Face. There we go. Izzy says, let me see if I can bring that on screen. Oh, come on. Izzy says maybe the foot could be curving down while being raised up, then snap up to the up tilt when he does the final pose. Maybe the foot could be curving down while being raised up. Yeah. To give it some follow-through drag. Maybe. We can try. That is what animation is, constantly trying. But to give it some more punch, then we should probably raise the leg too. Let's go very extreme first. Let's see how that works. Like this? Maybe don't do stuff with the leg. But an overshoot might be nice. Oh, come on. And Yeah, maybe a little kick. Not sure I can do it better right now. Hello everyone, I'm back from my internet break, I think. You should be able to hear and see me again. Oh, and I started with this. With this motion. Coming from both sides, I started here, then I went to the last pose and worked my way back, and now they have to meet in the middle. Somewhere. Okay, let's see how that looks on 2s. That's already enough. Yeah. Okay, let's put the hat layer down, and now we can delete the hat that I copied from there as a guideline, and away you go. At the end, I want this to be, this hand, the last that is moving, just settling down. Everything else can probably just be copied. He places the the head so gently. So I think a lot of the other body parts should also just ease very gently into place to have this subtle kind of settling in every body part. Okay, so now let's think about the motion that the head makes. Maybe in combination with the body, it should lead the body, still be behind the head. Okay. So I don't like this. Realistically, especially if he is doing a weight shift, with which I think he should be doing, then there would be a dip in the body, a low point. Aha. See how much better this looks immediately. Let's make this accordingly. Coming from that side. A little bit of a upwards saddle. Okay. That's pretty strong though, pretty strong dip. Wonder if we get away with this. Yeah, we do. It does distract though. It does distract, so let's make it a little more subtle. Let's make it a subtle dip. And there. His arms have a lot more volume than how I drew them. I have to slowly get rid of that volume or work it into a side view situation. Let's see. Delete this. And there we go. Adding in the face everywhere. Face, face, face. Let's face it. You need a face. There. And here. And here. Also an arm, an arm. And I think I should be back online now. The internet was gone again. For a short moment or a long moment. I'm actually really annoyed by it now. I have some really cool summer class stuff planned, and it would be really disappointing if I still have this bad internet connection when I'm doing the live classes. That would not be good. Ah, now that foot looks better. That's a bit too many keyframes. Just that one is fine. Okay, something is up with the elbow. Aha, there's a dip down. There shouldn't be a dip down here. It should just nicely follow everything else. And there we go, a button here. Button the shirt up, button the jacket up for him. Copy, paste the button so it doesn't fly around. Oh, there still is a frame left where we didn't do his pants and legs. So let's do that real quick, and there we go. We have a complete magician. And can flip through the drawings. Whoop. Actually, this should work on 2, so we can just hit play. Okay. Make some room so we can play this. What happened here? Did I shift everything? At least that first block. There's no reason not to start with frame 1. Fill in empty cells. Now we have a complete animation. Maybe this pause can be even shorter. Yeah, I do like that he has a so far I feel like the poses are really similar, and this is the same, so maybe we can even bring all those closer together. Izzy says it's looking great, thank you. Okay, let's make this pause shorter and this one longer, so we have a more interesting rhythm. Maybe even more so. Then we have a similar stop and go situation here. Hey Artsu, yeah, I think I have tried Pencil 2D at some point. There was some reason why I gave up on it. First of all, I like vector software more for a lot of applications. And then, I don't know. But it was okay, I think. It's definitely another... I think Pencil 2D is free too, right? So it's another great option. It's bitmap based, so you need to be a little more... like you can't zoom in and out like I love to do when I'm done with my animation. I'm like, oh, let's tweak the camera a little bit. Let's tweak the lines. Yeah, I think we broke the rhythm a little. Ha! Okay. Ready for the next pose. This is the pose that we need to bring him to. And you know what? Let's try a specific technique. Let's try on this guide layer to draw the paths that we want things to make. So for that, we should probably use a color. And maybe make it not see-through. So okay, so those are the two landmark poses for the hand. Now we could let them dip. Or we could go over here. So that's his face. Let's make the breakdown in another color. New style. Okay, so here's the end frame. Oh, yeah, bye, Izzy. Have a great meeting. Thank you very much. Oops. So maybe something like this. Let's try it. Okay, now with the onion skin, it's definitely too much. You know what? Let's dip back the entire body. So we have some kind of anticipation, although it's not a motion that he really needs anticipation for. But yeah, I think this is the right way to do it. And then maybe let's just work with dipping the left arm. Which is not that much of a way for the arm, because the body's going back, but the arm already was pretty much there. Then we have another in between. I mean, certainly we need one like this before it's arriving. But for that, we can also go here, I think. So just flip back and forth between the drawings. Hey Artsu, no, I haven't tried any Huion tablets yet. I've heard they are a great alternative to the Syntax ones, but I have never actually used one. Okay, let's use some onion skin for the precision work. I think I want this to be a much more subtle settle, so the lines need to almost overlap. Maybe dip up a little bit. Let's have the hand pose here settle. And let's okay, so the hand is coming from down here. I do like that he's leaning in now. This might already work on 2s, so let's click that and see. assemble that one here. I know we have a whole area where we didn't draw the whole body yet, but I want to see it all now. I think this should work on 2s. I drew so many. Yeah, so many for that. Okay. We can just hold this one. Very good. Where is the hat? Here. Okay, so the further to the right, the further in front things are. So I think this is the order that we want. Now we can find the place for the hat. Now, this is where it is placed down. This one actually belongs up here. Empty cells. And then where's the part where he tips the hat? Here. This is where it should start, but the giant rabbit should start coming out of the hat. Now, where's that rabbit? Here. Here's that rabbit. It should actually be on the same frame as the hat, at least for the beginning. Ah, this is fun. Maybe occasionally the head should like get thinner and thicker, as if he's pumping out the rabbit. Okay. Let's leave that as a placeholder. Ah, this is gonna be fun. Whoop. Artsu is asking a very good question. Let me put that up for everyone to see. Have you created the model sheet and turnaround of this character before animating for consistency for the character model? Usually I would do that, and you should always do that as whenever you can, make a model sheet before you draw the character. In this case, we didn't have a complete model sheet, no, but we did have like a character design phase where we came up with the character until we had like a shape that we liked, and then I had on another layer, I at least had that one drawing of him, this one, to put under all the key poses. This way I could check occasionally, you know, if his head size matches up, if his body size matches up, and so on. Ideally, you have a complete turnaround of the character, of course. But yeah, in this case, since I wanted to have a very loose animation style anyway, I figured it would be okay if I just start with that one drawing, and use it as a reference again and again as I drew the key poses. But yeah, as I said, in this animation style, volume was not my priority, so it could be done a lot more carefully, a lot more. You could pay a lot more attention to the volume, and for some animation styles, you really should. Okay, I think it's time to design that bunny character. The one thing that I couldn't decide on yet was if we had a full bunny. Oh my god, this drawing tool is so much better. If we in the end have a full bunny sitting there, or if we have just an upper body of a bunny, Or maybe even if we have a monster bunny. Or maybe he's happy. He could also be happy. So, what do you guys think? What bunny should we choose for our magician to pull out of the hat? I think I do like the ones with the wide head. Not sure about the facial expression yet, but I think a wide-headed character is what we will be going with. So yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to give me their opinion, bunny 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, what should we take? Difficult choice. Maybe the bunny should also be kind of like stuck at the ceiling. Okay. No, I think just like that. Oh, I can be super friendly. Yep. Now this connecting frame. Okay, twos. You barely look at the magician anymore. But that's okay. Definitely something to be expected with so much other stuff moving. Okay. Alright, I think this is coming along quite nicely. Quite nice. Sometimes rather than the head shape, it can be a good idea to draw the inner facial features first. Fill empty cells. Okay. Let's have a look at the camera motion. There is... How do you select the camera again? Now it has the column selected. Like this? Oh yeah. Like this. So the moment where we actually wanna zoom out is a little after he tapped the bunny, because a camera person cannot react that fast. So there will be a slight delay before the camera starts moving. And I think there's a function editor. Yes, there is. What frame are we on? On 181, right? 181. Camera. Set key. Set key. try it with a little more than 10 frames by moving the camera out. Actually, how do we change the scale? Oh, we can move it in Z space, in Z space. Okay. But we should have set a keyframe for that. So Z, set key. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep jumping out when I... Okay, control, hold control. Whoa, whoa, this is hard to control. Why is this so hard to control? Okay. Now let's see how that looks. The camera motion takes away from everything, I feel like. Makes it a little weaker, but makes it feel more cinematic, I hope. Yeah. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna leave it with for this live stream. I'm gonna fill in some more. As you can see, there are some more legs missing, but I think I'm gonna do this off stream. And then I'm gonna post it on Animator Island. So, yeah, I hope you all had as much fun as I did doing this little animation. Thank you very much for everyone for writing and posting in the chat. Sorry for the little internet loss every now and then. So if you want, we will do this more often, these little Let's Animate projects. Basically, I can do this for every project where I get the permission from my client, or, you know, if I'm just doing a project for myself, I can definitely stream that if you're interested. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good evening, day, night, or whatever it is in your part of the world. Keep on animating amazing stuff, and I hope to see you around on animatorisland.com. Thank you very much.